we have somebody. Oh, we have Abbas is calling. That's a miraculous thing. Yeah, Abbas, how are you?
Hello?
Yes, Abbas, go ahead.
Yeah, peace to you. Can you hear me? I just called you to correct you and educate you on a small point because many people ask the same question, like you just asked. That why Satan didn't touch Jesus and his mother, Mary.
Why?
Do you know the answer is the Quran?
Okay, the answer in the Quran says what?
Chapter 3, verse 36.
Okay.
I'll read it.
All right.
It says this. But when she delivered her, this is the mother of Mary, when she gave her birth to Mary,
okay,
she said, My Lord, I have delivered a female. And Allah was most knowing of what she delivered. And the male is not like the female.
Okay.
And I have named her Mary.
Okay.
And I seek refuge for her in you and for her descendants from Satan.
Okay.
He expelled.
Okay.
So it was the prayer of the mother of Mary that Allah save her and her descendants from Satan.
Okay.
So Allah respected her prayer.
Okay.
This is the reason why Mary and Jesus was not touched by Satan.
Okay.
Not any other reason.
No problem.
So Allah respected her prayer.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, that's wonderful. Guys, listen carefully. Mary, she asked Allah to protect her and her descendant from...
No, wrong again. Please, pay attention. It's not Mary.
the mother of Mary. The mother of Mary.
Mother,
So,
when she gave birth to Mary, not Mary.
Okay, hold on. But why the mother of Mary is speaking to Allah? And how the mother of Mary, her name became the wife of Amran? You first, you just admitted that Allah spoke to a woman, her name is the wife of Amran, which is the wrong name, because this is the name of the father of Mary. Secondly, Allah, he accept to speak to a woman, he don't speak to Muhammad. Number three, she asked him to protect her and her descendant, or Mary and her descendant, and Allah, he accept, correct? Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay. So I will go with you. I will go with you. Hold on. So
let me correct your mistakes first.
What mistake?
Let me correct your mistakes. Where does it says that Allah spoke to her?
Who?
She's praying to Allah. Where does it says Allah spoke to her?
Okay. So isn't it Allah saying فَتَقَبَّلَهَا Allah? Okay. No. Allah, he accepted her. All right. Isn't it Allah?
Where does Allah speak to her?
Okay, so when you pray to Allah and Allah, he respond to you by yes, is that talking to you or not? He respond by yes or no?
No, of course he's not talking to me. I can't hear him.
Oh, you can't hear him. Okay, okay, hold on. Did Allah spoke? Did Allah? Okay,
he can inspire us.
Did Allah?
It doesn't say Allah spoke to her.
Okay, hold on. Did Allah spoke to the father of Mary? Did Allah speak to the father of Mary?
Did Allah speak to the father of Mary, Imran? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think so.
Okay. You know what? I don't want to change the topic for a second. Let us finish this. So everybody heard you saying that because she prayed to Allah, Allah, he protected her and her descendant, which means protected Mary and the child of this woman who was praying to Allah and her descendant. Correct? That's mean that Mary, okay, hold on. That's mean that Mary, she is a pure, correct?
Mary is pure. Well, she was touched by Satan. Yes, according to that, yes. And
okay.
This, yes.
So Mary is a pure. And hold on. What the word? Okay, hold on. Okay, let us see who is first now. Mary is pure. Jesus is a pure. What pure mean?
You're doing that again. Don't assume things.
I am not. You are the one who said the word pure, and I'm asking you, what the word pure mean?
But pure is so many people in pure in the Quran. Many.
No.
Even that boy.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. So, okay, did your prophet say every son of an Adam is a sinner?
Yes.
Okay, so they are not pure. Every son of an Adam. That's mean Maryam herself is not pure, based on your prophet saying.
No. Hang on a minute. You're conflating two different things. Pure, in what sense? Pure doesn't mean you are not a sinner.
So what make you pure? Guys, it doesn't make you a, so if you are not a sinner, so what make you pure then?
What?
If you are a sinner, so how you can call me pure?
He born as a pure boy because he was not a bastard.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so he was born as a pure. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So Jesus was born as a pure, but isn't every child, based on what you are saying, is born as a pure anyway?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay,
yes, absolutely.
but you just said that Allah, He made something special to Mary because she prayed to Mary mother. She prayed to Him to protect her child and the descendant of that child. Correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Which means this is not something. That means it's not something will happen to everybody.
No, but that's two different things here.
No, it's not a different thing. A second ago you say every child is born pure. That means it's happening to everybody.
And then we become sinners.
So we do not need. So what the point of this? So what the point of this prayer? Shut up. So what this point of this prayer? To say, please protect me, protect my child and her children after, if they will be pure anyway by birth. If there's no specialty, if there's nothing special.
I'll answer you.
Huh?
What happened when she said, protect my daughter, my child and her descendants, meaning do not let Satan overcome them. Ever.
Okay, thank you guys. Okay, guys.
Jesus and Mary,
did you hear?
Jesus and Mary lived a very good life.
Okay.
And Allah protected them.
Okay, guys. So we just heard.
On the other hand,
Hold on. No. One by one, Abbas. One by one. So Jesus and Mary was protected. Hold on, Abbas. Abbas, please. Jesus and Mary, guys, Abbas said, were protected from Shaitan and they have a good life. So Shaitan never overcome them. Abbas said that, which means Shaitan never made Mary, neither Jesus commit sin. Do you agree?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Did your prophet commit sin?
Yeah, according to Quran, yes, he did, yes.
Okay. So guys, Jesus never commit sin, Abbas said. Muhammad commit sin, Abbas said. And now you are saying to me that everyone is born as a pure, but now you just said that Jesus not only born as a pure, but he continued pure. Muhammad did not continue pure. Can you explain to us why Jesus never commits sin, but Muhammad commits sin? The mic is yours.
Are you sure mic is now?
Go.
Because when I answered both questions, you said deal one with first. But what you did in your answer, you confirmed both again. That's why I wanted to answer the second one as well. When Allah says Jesus is a pure boy, born pure, Allah was basically just refuting what Jews were going to say, and the Quran when he came, Jews still believe, even to this day, he born out of wedlock. He is now.
First of all, Abbas, you are not answering my question. You are not answering my question. You are jumping to something different. Secondly, how in the world they will accuse her that she is not a pure woman if she don't have the baby yet? Secondly, if Allah want to prove to the Jews that they are wrong about Mary, he should say that to the Jews, not to Mary or her mother. That's a stupid statement. So if now something happened to me, you say to me, I will give you a son, he is a pure, and later the people will accuse me in the street that I committed fornication. You say that to the people, not to me. This is number one stupid thing you said. Now, I will repeat the question again. You just said, everybody heard you. Shut up. I will repeat the question because Muslims, they always avoid answering. Why Muhammad did not continue pure if everybody is born as a pure, but you admitted that Muhammad is a sinner and he needs forgiveness? But Jesus never commits sin. How come Jesus never commits sin according to you, and Muhammad commits sin according to you? The mic is yours.
Allah give me patience to talk to you because you're trying to confuse people. You can never confuse me.
The answer, please. The answer, please.
No, because you're confusing a lot of things here.
The answer. I want the answer. You are avoiding the hot topic because we are talking about Jesus, if he's God or not. So, as long as you admitted that Muhammad commits sin, but Jesus never commits sin, tell us why.
I'm going to answer that as well, inshallah. But first I'm going to answer you. You say, why Allah didn't tell Jews?
No. Answer from here. Answer from the important one. Answer the important one, and then they go to the second one. Why Jesus never commits sin?
No.
Why Jesus? No, you answer both, no problem. But why Jesus never commits sin? This is important for me. Why Jesus never commits sin, but Muhammad he did? Go ahead.
First of all, I already answered you why Jesus didn't commit sin, because it was a prayer of his grandmother. Neither does Mary ever commit sin.
Guys, because of the prayer of his grandmother. Okay, hold on. Guys, if you're a grandmother, she pray, and then Allah, and this prayer happened only to Jesus. But you just said to us, you idiot, in the beginning, that this is everyone is born pure. And this has happened. There's many people in the Quran. You said that to us. You said in the Quran, there's many people, they are born pure, and the Quran speak about them. But you just said only Jesus and his mother. That is very stupid of you.
I don't know if you are foolish or you're pretending to be foolish here. There's two different things here.
Don't please talk about foolish. A person who believes that God will make his penis endless, he cannot speak about smart and foolish. And now you are going to answer us saying, and you are answering us saying, because a woman she prayed that her grandson will be pure, so Allah keep him pure all his life. But isn't that make him equal to God?
I really hope sometime when you're born, your grandmother also pray about you.
Okay. When Jesus never commits sin, and your prophet says every son of an Adam is a sinner, did your prophet lie?
I'm a Muslim and I have an answer to all these your foolish questions, but you're not letting me speak. Please let me speak.
No, I'm letting you. You are trying to avoid the question. All right. You are trying your best to get away. Your prophet says every son of an Adam is a sinner.
Mr. Genius, you're not letting me speak.
One
question at a time. Okay.
Are you sure?
First answer. First answer, why Allah didn't tell Jews at that time. The Quran answers in the Quran. When Mary came to her people, she says, "Go speak to him," and he spake from the cradle. And he answered that I am a prophet of God. So that Jews were already knew that. You didn't put in your Bible, but Allah says they were already told. But in the time of Islam, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah repeated that he was a pure boy. Pure has nothing to do with sinless here, meaning he didn't born out of wedlock. He was not bastard, like Jews still believe. That's why he's saying he's a pure boy.
Okay, but then the stupid you forgot that you just said that Jesus continued all his life pure, not only when he was born. Did you say that? Sinless, thank you. Sinless. Isn't it sinless meaning pure? So, guys, Jesus all his life was sinless. Zero sin.
No, pure and sinless, not always meaning the same thing as well. It can be both. Like you could be a sinner, but you are pure in some other thing.
No. You said. Okay, listen, Abdul. Listen, Abbas. You said he is sinless. Don't change it. You said that, correct? You said sinless.
We do not find anywhere in Islamic teachings that Jesus ever commits sin. But in the Bible, he does sin again and again. And I can prove that.
In the Bible, he commits sin? No problem. You can quote for me verse from the Bible and we will laugh. At the same time, in the Quran, the Hadith is confirmed that Jesus is sinless. And you just agreed with that. And that will level him upon all mankind. Because your prophet says every son of an Adam is a sinner. And the best of the sinners is the one who asks for, he repent and he asks for forgiveness. So this is why Jesus, he do not need to ask God for forgiveness because he never commits sin, correct?
Okay, fair enough, we can go with that.
Okay, so guys, Jesus do not need forgiveness. Okay, Jesus do not need forgiveness. Muhammad, he need forgiveness. So how you Muslim, you say that Jesus is just a prophet, like every man. Adam is a prophet, he commits sin. Abraham is a prophet, he commits sin. David is a prophet, he commits sin. Muhammad is a false prophet, he commits sin. Jesus is a prophet, he never commits sin. What is the purpose?
Okay, so as I already answered, look, if you're saying somebody who doesn't commit sin has to be angel or God, then you're wrong. Allah's prophet, he created a prophet who Allah protected it because of his grandmother's prayer and his mother as well. Not only Jesus, his mother as well. Secondly, if somebody commits sin and after asks Allah repentance and does greater deeds than the person who never commits sin, you can still overtake that person. And that's why we believe the work of Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is much greater than Jesus could ever do. Jesus lived up to the age of 33. Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he has done many, many great things. He joined nations in his time. He repented to God. He raised to the level which Jesus can have ever raised to that level.
Like what?
So,
like what? Like what? He went to his own son's wife house and he flirted with the wife? Is that the level of Muhammad?
May I answer that? Why are you running away from the thing?
No, we are not. We are not. You are saying Muhammad. You are saying Muhammad. He went up to the level of God. How he, you know, he made many great things. I'm just counting for you the great things. He married a child. She is 6 years old. He went to his own son when the wife is alone. He saw her wearing sexy clothes, and he flirted with the wife when she is married in the house of his own son. He is a thief. He is a criminal. Even the Muslim accuse him of stealing an underwear. So he is a great man, and you are saying to us, yes, that he is greater than Jesus. Now let us go with you. You said, hold on. You said, showing me your ignorance, saying every child is born pure. Is that correct?
In Islam, every child born sinless.
So why a child according to your prophet he might go to hell?
Child might go to hell.
Yeah.
How old child is talking about here?
You tell me. I don't know.
Because if you are 7 or 8 or maybe 9 or 10 or 11 and you're a child, you might commit sin.
What if you are an infant? You go to hell?
Infant, of course, not going to go to hell.
Okay. Did he say of course, guys? Okay, read this. Okay, read this hadith for me. Okay, read this hadith and let us laugh together, and everybody will laugh at you. The hadith says.
Are you sure everybody going to laugh?
Sure, he will go, because you said everybody heard you saying that every child is born pure. He's an infant, right? He is a child. He's a baby. So, and you said if a person is 9 years old, he commits sin. That's it. He's a sinner now. Okay. So now we are talking about a person. He did not reach the age of sin. Read carefully with me. Aisha, she said, God messenger was invited to a funeral of a boy from belonging to Al Ansar. I said, O messenger of Allah, this one blessed, he is the one of the young ones in paradise, for he has done no evil, being too young to do it for that. He replied, it might be the otherwise, Aisha. But you just said, for sure, if you don't commit sin, you will go to heaven. But you're a prophet saying, it might be the otherwise. Aisha, she is assuming that because he's an infant, he is a little boy, he never commits sin, he never reached the age of sin, he will go to heaven. He will be a bird in the paradise. Muhammad, he said, don't be foolish. It might be the otherwise, you're mine.
Mike is mine, alhamdulillah. Yeah, of course. First of all, how you change the topic, but it's okay, I'll go with you.
No, we are not. We are still speaking about the pure boy, the pure child, the one what the pure mean. You are contradicting yourself, showing us the ignorance and the stupidity of your prophet. Islam is a collection of ideas, and you Muslim, you cannot put them together. You said that everyone is born. You just said a second ago, if a child is a very young, he go to heaven. You said, of course he will go to heaven. You're a prophet, so you know you are lying. So which one of you is lying? Go ahead.
I thought Mike was mine, but you start talking.
Yeah, because you keep complaining. Huh?
Why you always get nervous?
I get nervous, brother. I get nervous very much.
I'll answer you.
I get nervous. Okay. Inshallah. Okay, go ahead. So why this infant will go to hell, Abbas? Go ahead. You told us a second ago he will not.
Mike is mine.
Go ahead.
Let me answer. If I have a chance, okay.
All right.
First of all, Muhammad is not saying he's going to go to hell. He's not saying that.
No.
Secondly, you need to understand that the prophet.
No, don't go by secondly. Don't go secondly. You see, you cannot do that with a Christian prince. When you say first of all, prove it.
Ask the same question.
Prove it. Yes, the question. Yes, you cannot. You cannot. This is a Christian prince. Remember, I am the one who spank you every time you call me. You said, firstly, the prophet did not say he will go to hell. Prove it. He said it might be otherwise, you donkey. Does it say that in front of you? Those things you can do it. Those things you can. Those things, Muslims, you can do it in different channel. Here, a Christian prince, you say something, I stop you. Stop. Show me how that worked for you. You said the prophet did not say he will go to hell. Show me where he said that. The mic is yours.
I think when you say spanking, you mean I will interrupt you. That's what you mean spanking.
The spanking is getting you busted, showing everybody that you are a liar, you are lying in front of us, you're a prophet, his word in front of us, and you coward, you dare to say the prophet did not say that. I mean, how corrupt you Muslims are to the point you corrupt your own.
Show me in this hadith. Oh, hello. Show me in this hadith. He says he's going to go hell. Show me.
It says it may be the otherwise. Okay, what the other guys? There is third option.
Exactly.
If there is third, hold on, guys. Show me where it says he will go to hell. It says it might be otherwise. What is the second option?
Okay, I'm going to answer you now. You let me speak, please. Can I?
Go ahead.
Can I speak?
If there's a third option for you, are you transgender now?
When I say secondly, I was staying on the topic and I was saying the prophets, when the prophets come,
No.
they are teachers.
Stay one by one. We can go to secondly and thirdly and fourthly, no problem. The first one. So he said it may be the otherwise. What is the second option? It can be the otherwise. Go ahead.
If you don't let me answer, then I'll think you're afraid, then I'll just put the phone down.
You will put the phone down because you are a coward and you are a pizza boy. So answer.
I'm not a... What's wrong with the pizza boy? If I'm a pizza boy.
That's mean no, I'm not saying about the job. I'm saying you have nothing in your head except pizza. You thought you can refute me, and now you are trying to run away. You are trying to make an excuse. All what I am asking you for, don't hang up, you coward. Don't hang up. You said the prophet, he did not say he will go to hell. He said it might be the otherwise. I want you please to tell me what otherwise mean. Your English is better than mine. My English is funny, and you are a genius. What he meant by saying it might be otherwise. Go ahead.
I'm answering you, and I want you to see the spiritual or wisdom side of this hadith. This hadith is full of wisdom, what he said. He's saying is what I said, that prophets came as teachers and tried to teach you wisdom. And here, Aisha said he's going to paradise. Prophet is only teaching her, don't play God. Please don't play God. You don't know what's going to happen to her, so don't play God. It could be otherwise. He's just telling her and us, teaching us, that don't claim for people who's going to go paradise or not. Unless you're a prophet.
Okay.
Unless you're inspired.
Okay, hold on. I will go with you. Everybody will see. Everybody will see in a second that you are a stupid fool, and your wife, she will divorce you for sure. I can prophesy about that. It is you who say to me, for sure he will go to heaven. So you are playing God? Guys, isn't it him? When I say to him, if somebody is an infant, is he going to go to hell or to heaven? What he said, for sure he will be going to heaven. But now you are saying, you're a prophet teaching you wisdom, not to be stupid, not to be fool, because only God knows. So what you said to me a second ago, for sure he will go to heaven. Are you Aisha now?
I can answer you that.
No, you cannot answer me. You said for sure. Did you say for sure he will go to heaven, or you did not say that?
Who I said going to go heaven? Who?
The baby. I said to you, if the baby is an infant, is he going to go to heaven? You said for sure he will go to heaven. It's recorded.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll answer you how, what it means. So I'll teach you something.
But you just said, Muhammad saying to Aisha, he's teaching us wisdom, saying to her, don't say that, only God knows who is going to go to heaven. So are you God, Abbas? You said to me 5 minutes ago that for sure the baby will go to heaven. So you were God 5 minutes ago, and now you came back to your mind and you became a wise person suddenly, and you want to teach me what the prophet meant. Your prophet did not say that only God will know. You are a stupid liar. He is saying it might be the otherwise, which means it might be going to hell. Because you eat it, he is showing you even the reasoning. Did you read the reasoning? You are illiterate like your prophet, aren't you? It says, because God created for paradise those who are fit for it, where they were yet in their father loins or backbone. And he created for hell those who fit for it while they are in the backbone of their fathers. So you stupid liar, you do not know what the hadith is saying. You have a big mouth, keep running like a person who has a flu, and this is why we are laughing. Did you see why he said because? Because of what? Because he created you who will go to hell when you are a semen or a sperm. And he created you who will go to heaven when you are a semen. Not because Allah only knows, you stupid idiot. Allah decide, this is about destiny. Allah decide predestination before you exist where you will go. So the child is born and he is a child baby, not necessarily will go to heaven, because that is a predestiny, have nothing to do with him committing sin or not. It had to do when God he made him, he made a destiny for him where he will go. Are you against what I said, or you agree?
His mic is mine or not?
Yeah, it's yours.
Lecture is finished.
Go ahead.
Can I
You can hang up if you want now, because everybody is laughing. That's it. We got you busted so easy.
I'm laughing at you, actually.
Okay, read the hadith and tell us. What does it say?
Can I answer that?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go
When
ahead.
I say you said I play God, you know, you made a very good point, because 5 minutes before I said
Abbas saying to Christian Prince, you made a good point. Hold on. Let me go second. Fitr, you made a good point, and I agree with you. In Quran, in Islam, there is no limit to the Prophet. And Fitr there, you have a good point. Abbas is saying to Christian Prince, you have a good point. That means the spank was a huge, and he cannot deny how stupid he is, by saying, of course, he will go to heaven. And now he's trying to make himself look nicer, not so fool, admitting that I was a fool, and now you get a point there, Christian Prince. No, I did not get a point. I got a spank. I get a spank for you.
May I say something?
You say something. So why you said, of course, he will go to heaven, if only Allah knows who will go to heaven. Are you Allah?
When I say you made a good point, you deserve a good answer, and I'm going to give you that answer.
Now it's time to tafsir, to make tafsir for the word good point. So we'll change the topic now, and we will open the book of tafsir to explain what he meant by you made a good point. Abbas. So let us make it simple again. Is the child going to go to hell, or he might go to heaven? You said, of course, he will go to heaven a second ago. He put me in hold. He's talking to somebody. Maybe Fifi, Mimi calling him. Abbas, what are you doing? Abbas, don't call this guy. He will make you a pizza, literally. You are turning red, Abbas. Abbas, are you there? He put me in hold still. By the way, he's Abbas. Scooby-Doo.
Yes.
Okay. So when you said to me what you said, do you agree that a child? Do you agree what your prophet said, that a child?
Hello.
You what? Hello? You hear me? Come
Hello.
on. What? Hello? Don't hang up.
No, see if you can.
You will hang up now.
Hello.
Come on, stop saying hello. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Okay, I hear you.
All right. I was talking something to somebody calling me in the middle. Sorry about that.
No problem. No
so
problem.
I was answering you about why 5 minutes before I said yes, children will go to paradise, no doubt, and why after I said Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said don't say that. Yeah, no one knows. Only Allah can say that, and I can answer that question. The answer is this. When I said that the children will definitely go to paradise, that's what Islamic belief is, I'm saying it in general. I'm not pointing out it's any particular person. Aisha radiallahu anha was talking about a particular child. Same way, like I cannot tell a particular person you are a kafir.
It doesn't make a difference if the child is an infant. Doesn't make a difference. Hold on. You see again, Abbas, you can play those games with someone else, not with me. Does it make any difference if the child is someone in particular or anyone, as long as he is just a baby infant?
Yes, and Aisha was saying that, but Muhammad was teaching her do not say that.
No problem.
Her, don't play.
No problem. But you said.
That's what he's saying.
No. But Abbas, you said that it doesn't say that the child will go to hell. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the hadith says no, you go to hell? Okay, hold on. Does the hadith says clearly because God created for paradise those who fit for it while they were in the backbone of their fathers, and He created for hell those who fit for hell when they are in the backbone of their father? So why you lie to me?
Hang on a minute. Let me read this second part of the hadith. Because God created for paradise those who are fit for it, while they were yet in their father's loins, and created the hell those who are to go hell. He created them This part is very similar to what the book of Psalms says, that they are wicked from the wombs of their mothers. That's the book of Psalms.
Abdul. This is what the book of Psalms saying. Suddenly he is an expert in the book of Psalms, but a second ago you know not what your prophet was saying, and you claim that your prophet never said the child will go to hell. Does this hadith say clearly? Shut up. Does this hadith say clearly that because Allah created for those who go to hell while they are semen in their backbone of their father? Yes. So before you were created, and doesn't matter if you are a baby, infant or not, Allah already decide if you will go to hell or to heaven, which means there's infant will go to hell and there's infant will go to heaven. And Abbas, you've been busted.
He's teaching Aisha two different things here.
What two different things? No, it is about one child. No. Stupid liar. It is about infant child who never commits sin and he never reached the age of sin. He is explaining to her why it might be the otherwise. What different child?
Yeah.
Read carefully.
No,
read carefully. It says, read carefully. It says, there's a happiness for this child who is a bird from paradise of paradise, for it commit no sin, nor has reached the age when one commits sin. So this is confirmed now that this is a baby child. He don't commit sin. Muhammad did not say, oh no, he commits sin. No, he agreed with her about the age. He agreed that he did not reach a time to commit sin, but he don't agree about where he will be. Can you be honest for 1 second, Abbas?
He is teaching Aisha through her teaching us a greater wisdom.
What? Okay, how this is wisdom? How this is wisdom, Abbas? Let us see. Okay, no, this is not true. This is not true. Hold on. Where is the wisdom? Where is the wisdom of your God if making you die as an infant and yet you might go to hell? What wisdom about that?
Because Allah, since He is just, He's only punish you for what you do.
Okay, but He did not do anything. This is what we are saying. But this is what we are saying. This infant, hold on. This infant.
Punishment of hell is only for sinners.
Okay, that's wonderful, guys. Did we heard him saying that punishment of hell is only for sinners? So why the baby might be otherwise? Explain to us. Your God is saying clearly. Huh?
Muhammad is not saying he's going there, he's teaching her.
No, he is saying it clearly. It might be the otherwise. What is the otherwise mean?
I told you, no, this is what I'm saying. He's not saying, he's just teaching her, you don't know.
Stop saying the word teaching her. I want you to tell me what maybe the otherwise mean. He's teaching her, We got it, he is teaching her. He is the teacher who don't know how to read, how to write. This is not the question. What otherwise mean? She said he will go to heaven. He said it may be otherwise. What otherwise? What is the second option in Islam against heaven?
When I corrected you, I was saying that hadith didn't say that. You are assuming.
I am asking you, stupid idiot, stop playing dumb. What the word otherwise mean?
Otherwise, of course, if it's not paradise, of course it's hell. Of course.
Thank you, stupid idiot donkey. I mean, it took me an hour to make you say it, that of course he is saying hell. So why you are saying to me it doesn't say hell, you idiot? So all this time you are arguing, he didn't say hell, he didn't say hell, he didn't say hell, and now you are saying, of course, if it's not paradise, it must be hell. Never call me again, you are a stupid idiot. I feel sorry for your wife to have a man like you. Pizza boy.
Yeah, okay.
And they say to you, you need more patience. And all this time, to come to the point, to say, yes, you are right, it is about he will go to hell. I have to repeat the same sentence 100 times. He's teaching her. The prophet is not saying he's teaching her. So the prophet is teaching us wisdom. You should not be God. Only God he knew. But you are the one who said to me, of course you will go to heaven. You got a point here. They got a point. Okay, you got a point here. Here you notice, Islam is a cult which no one have little brain can accept, because what is justice? We heard this guy saying, Allah will punish you only if you commit sin. That is false, number one. Islam does not believe in this garbage. The proof in front of you. And we have additional proof. If you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you. Muhammad said that. Read carefully. By him in whose hand is my life, if you were not to commit sin, Allah would sweep you out of existence, and he would replace you by those people who commit sin and seek forgiveness from Allah. So yes, Allah, he punished people for not committing sin. Sahih Muslim, very authentic hadith. So what we learn from the conversation with Abbas, with all this deception and lying and stupidity, that Jesus never commits sin. I hope all of you will download the video. Jesus never ever commits sin. Muhammad did. That means Jesus is perfect. Correct? See, in order for me not to commit sin, that means I am perfect. And isn't it only God perfect? So if you are saying to me that in order to make Jesus not to commit sin, God, he protected him and he made him perfect. But only God is perfect. He just admitted that as a Muslim believe that Satan have no power over Jesus. But guess what? The Quran have a surprise for those Muhammadan who try to defend the faithy Muhammad. The Quran said that Shaitan have no authority over my servant except the criminals. Except who? The criminals. Chapter 15, verse number 42. Only criminals, Shaitan can deceive them. He said, Muhammad, he have sinned. That means he's a criminal. Jesus never have sinned. He's not. He's above mankind. And the Quran here proved to us that there is only one person, and we heard Abbas agreeing. Mary, she's protected, and Jesus is protected, and all of us, we knew the story. All of it is about Jesus. The important in the story is not the mother of Mary, is not the father of Mary, it is not even Mary, it is Jesus. But here, that will raise a question. Anyone notice what the question this verse will bring? Very dangerous question. This question alone will destroy Islam from make it into dust. If Shaitan have no authority over anyone to commit sin except the criminals, except those who follow thee. Follow who? Thee. So when Abbas, he agreed that his prophet commits sin, he was following who? Thee. Thee who? Shaitan. Are you getting the point? You have no authority. Allah saying to Shaitan, you have no authority above my good servants, except the one who follow thee. Yeah, according to Muslims, he is not an innocent child. You remember? About Al-Khadr. No problem. Focus with me this topic now. For my servant, for over my servant, Allah speaking to Shaitan, saying, for over my servant, no authority shall do you have except such as put themselves in the wrong and follow thee. So what is the condition to be a sinner in Islam? Allah give protection to all Muslims. The verse in front of you. Correct? All. And he said to Shaitan, oh, you know what? My servant, you have no authority over them. Which means they have my protection, except those who don't follow me, follow Allah, those who follow you. Which means not the Muslims. The Muslims should not do it wrong. The Muslim should not commit sin. And the Quran uses a very ugly word, al-ghaween. Al-ghaween is the filthy criminal, the pimps, you name it. Muhammad is a pimp. The Quran says so. Because only the pimp, Shaitan, have power over him. For they follow thee. So in order for Muhammad to commit sin, he have to follow thee, the devil. And this is exactly what the Quran confirmed. Muhammad is a sinner. Jesus never did commit sin. And we heard the Muhammadan saying that clearly. Victory in the name of Jesus. Even in the garbage of Muhammad, we can find the proof that Jesus is sinless. Jesus is holy. Jesus is God. Before Abraham I am. Who of you can prove me as a sinner? Jesus said. Challenging everybody. That is the Messiah, and that is your prophet. Jesus said, if you don't become same like those little ones, you will not enter the kingdom of my Father. Which means children, they go to heaven guaranteed. Muhammad, he said, no, 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 no. We have a God who is an idiot. It might be the otherwise. You commit sin or you don't commit sin, it doesn't matter. Because our God is maniac. He decides where you will go when you wear a sperm before you are born. You commit sin or not, who cares? Do you see how great is the conclusion? While Jesus, he promised us that every child will go to heaven. And actually not only that, he says we should become like them in order to go to heaven. Why like them? They are innocent. Honesty. Muhammad saying no. The poor Aisha, she was following her logic as Jesus taught, as the Jews teach around her, as the Christians teach. Babies will go to heaven. She was shocked by the answer of Muhammad that no, it might be otherwise, he might go to hell. And you notice how a Muslim, a Muhammadan, he tried to cover the stupidity of his prophet, and he tried to avoid to say that this is hell. To the point it took me, I don't know, 20-30 minutes just to make him say it. Trying to escape. And here you ask yourself, what's the point of being a Muslim anyway? If God, he decides for me where I will go before he made me. So what's the point of being a good man or a bad man, or be whatever you want, because already it's a predestined. In different hadith, Muhammad, he shows us clearly how evil is Allah and Islam. How? Muhammad, he made it clear. That doesn't matter if you are good or bad. It doesn't matter how much you pray. It doesn't matter if you are a Muslim or a Christian. What matter and only matter is your destiny. Destiny which Allah he designated for you where you will be. Look what Muhammad said. By Allah, a person among you may do the deeds of people of fire till there is only a cubit or an arm breadth distance between him and fire. So what this person is doing everything against the teaching of Islam, which means he don't want to kill the Christians, he don't want to kill the Jews, he don't want to attack the neighbors, steal their TV. He is not practicing Islam as per prophet he was practicing. He don't go and wait for the people to feed their animals and he attack them and he rape the women. They are not doing. So this guy, he will go to fire. And then it says, but then that written between two brackets, the destiny, which Allah ordered the angels to write, proceed, and he does the deeds of people of paradise and he enter it. It's destiny. A guy all his life is doing something will take him to hell. Now what Allah he wrote will be activated. Then he go to heaven. And then he said the opposite. Look, and the man may do the deeds of people of paradise till there's only a cubit or two between him and paradise. And then that is written, proceed, and he does the deeds of people of the fire and he enter it. So why you want to pray? You convert to Islam, you convert to Hindu, you convert to Christianity, you are a gay, lesbian, you are whatever you are, doesn't matter. It's what is written will take over. That means Islam is against justice. While Jesus said that from their fruits you shall know them, Muhammad saying your end based on your destiny only. Now who is a Muslim he have the courage to call? The first one, he's a shish kebab. Who is the second one? Any Muslim he think he can do better? And the funny, by the way, still they say you are lying. We are showing the reference, we are showing their website. This is their translation. This is not even a Christian translation. This is their translation. And yet they say to you, you are a liar. Why you want to be a Muslim? Look at this garbage. You pray, you don't pray. You do Hajj, you don't do Hajj. So all the Quran was a fabrication. Good deed, bad deed. There we go, good deed. What good deed? The person is doing sin all his life, and then what Allah wrote will proceed. And then he go to heaven. So it's not what you do, it's not what you believe, it's not your fruit. It is what Allah decided for you before He made you. And look how this hadith exists all over. They cannot say this is da'if. They cannot say this is not accepted. The God of Islam teach that we are a bunch of programmed insects. We are programmed. There's a software inside us will be activated by an app exists in Allah's phone. And then you start acting according to the program. And if the program decides to make you act like people who go to heaven, you act to go to heaven. And if the program or the software was coded inside you to go to hell, you will go to hell. What kind of cult this cult is? Huh? Why you take a statement of Bible metaphor? Hold on, Abbas. First of all, I never heard of somebody talking about metaphor as much as Muslims. A second ago, you were calling me and you agreed that this is not a metaphor. This is about going to hell and going to heaven. So why you are talking about metaphor now? What does this have to do with our topic? This is metaphor now? Metaphor of what? It says what is written by Allah will take proceed. This is metaphor? Metaphor of what? Pizza boy. What is the metaphor here? It says that a child might go to hell otherwise. This is metaphor. Metaphor of what? So you spent all this time with me, talking to me. You did not mention the word metaphor. Now after we spank you and we dump you from the back door, you shake your head 20 times and says, oh, should I mention the word metaphor? What metaphor? It says if you commit sin and ask for forgiveness, Allah will like you. If you don't commit sin, Allah will destroy you. What is the metaphor in it? Metaphor. You know what? Maybe when the Prophet, he says Allah will give you in this penis, that was a metaphor of an internet cable. Aha, I was wondering. And when he said he will give you a private part of a woman fit for that, it was a metaphor for the what they call it, the tunnel between France and England. Aha, Allah predicted that tunnel between England and France. Yet it says vagina, brother, but it's not a metaphor. I love it when Muslims they say metaphor. What is metaphor in this? People go to hell, people go to heaven. A child is dying, is a metaphor. He's dead, is a metaphor. He will go to heaven. He said no or no. It may otherwise. That's metaphor. He said that Allah decide where you will go when you are a semen in your backbone, the backbone of your father. That's metaphor. Metaphor for what?